Hiya, Mike.
Hey,
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
I forgot last time, but I'm doing it right away this time, so I don't forget. Fire shit.
Fire shit.
Yes, fire fucking shit.
Great fucking movies.
This
And
is
Bar
not
got the
a video store
left-handed
shirt,
mug.
though.
Bar got the left-handed mug. He's got it.
Yay!
He bought that shit.
Good shit. We're back, and we're doing another Rank Them episode. Last time we did, we got more views than any other thing we ever did live, so it was weird.
Yeah.
Because, it was Adam Sandler. Who knew the passions that would be awoken by this?
I know, right?
So we decided to do something different. We have Paul Thomas Anderson, Darren Aronofsky, Wes Anderson, and David O. Russell. Who is the most indie of the indies? I have no idea. So, one of them will win, but we're not doing this shit alone. First of all, wait, let me put the thing. Where is it? Oh, rank them. We have some people here. We have them. And also, there.
Hello.
How you doing, guys? Have you seen all of these indies?
Yeah, I've seen Raiders. I've seen Temple of Doom. I've seen Last Crusade, which is pretty.
I heard
Well,
there's another one, but nobody talks about it.
No, there's only 3.
Fair.
I mean, I have a question. Why these 4 for the indie directors? Are we just dissing Soderbergh? Is this because Soderbergh has too many movies?
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
Soderbergh.
Yes, that's exactly.
Actually,
Feels like Soderbergh is like 4 of these guys.
He does 2 a year. Like, damn.
Actually, this is the thing. I wanted to do some directors, but I couldn't make them fit in a bracket correctly. So I got 2 directors and I got 16 movies. And I was like, this is perfect. And Mike is like, it's too little. Put a 3rd director in there. So I did. And I was like, God damn it, Mike. Now I have 24. That's not a bracket. And he said, well, put another one in there. Just find one that has enough movies so it fits. And hey, 8, 7, and 9 is 32. So we got
When are we
this.
getting the 128 movie bracket?
That is coming up for our special anniversary on the whenever we feel like it.
Yes.
Whenever Rosario is allowed to spend 6 hours on this one strip.
Well, we did do a 64 one once, and I think it was like 2 hours and a half. So, yeah. Okay.
All right.
So, oh, by the way, we're on Twitch now.
Ooh.
Mike, why are we on Twitch?
Yes. Okay, so we are selling out 100%. We want to make some money, so we are not asking you guys for money. What we need you to do, it's so simple. We need you to click the follow button on Twitch and watch us on fucking Twitch. That's all we need, because we need to hit 3 consecutive viewers for a month. We need 50 followers, and then we need to go for a certain amount of time, which we do anyways. So we need you guys to go to Twitch, click the follow button, and watch on Twitch. Just for the month. After that, who gives a shit? Just for the month, we need you to fucking watch our shit on Twitch.
So,
What is Twitch?
I don't know. Mike found it
When you drink too much
and
coffee
told
and
me
you're
he
like-
would give me money. So this is still on YouTube. This is still on Facebook. This is in all 3 right now.
Yes.
But starting next week, Mike is gone. Starting next week, all the regular shit, like we pre-tape and edit and put things there, is going to be everywhere. But the live shit, like this shit, is going to be only on Twitch next month. And then after that, we'll upload it in YouTube too, because fuck. But it's going to be live for just Twitch. So if you want to follow us in that, thank you.
Yes.
If not, fuck you. Great.
Agree.
First movie. Oh, wait. You wanted to say something, Spence?
Oh yeah, on Twitch there's this thing called a Twitch Prime where if y'all bitches have Amazon Prime and you watch like Sound of Music or something, or Sound of Metal or some shit.
Yes.
Oh, you have free subscriptions. So for absolutely no additional money, you can send these fucks $5 a month. So you link your accounts, Twitch Prime that shit, and you can buy. You can get like a third of a T-shirt.
Yes.
For free.
Good shit.
Oh, not only that, but if it works out on Twitch, we're gonna move our store to Twitch because we get 50% of profits instead of like fucking $2.
Which would allow us to actually get some money to the Lucas and Sad podcast.
Yes.
I mean, I'm loving the 67-cent Venmos I'm getting every couple months.
Yeah.
I keep saving those things up. Someday I'll be able to buy a song on Amazon.
Okay. Into the serious shit. Round 1. The
Are
first
you being
movie
serious? I can't be serious.
is American Hustle.
Boo.
I watched this movie. I remember liking this movie very much and then forgetting absolutely every single thing about it. Because to this day, I cannot tell you what happens in this movie. Somebody asked me a trivia question the other day. Apparently, there's a very famous scene with a laundromat or a laundry machine or something. I did not remember it. Mike, do you like American Hustle?
I saw this and I hated it. And I don't remember really anything about it except the one poster they had during the Oscars where instead of said American Hustle, it just said Jennifer Lawrence. Because that's exactly what this movie is for. Get Jennifer Lawrence an Oscar.
Thank you, Jim.
Lucas, have you seen this?
So I have. American Hustle so I really like Silver Linings Playbook. This is the follow-up. And this is the movie where it becomes really apparent that David O. Russell wants to cast Jennifer Lawrence, who's like my age, in movies where she is supposed to be the same age as everybody else. The problem is she's like 25 playing, and her peer group is supposed to be in his 40s Christian Bale, in her 40s Amy Adams, in his 40s Bradley Cooper. Jeremy Renner's like nearly 50. It gets really weird, and then Joy is kind of the extension of that. It's one of these movies that you watch and you're like, this should be really good, and then you're really bored because it's a lot of great people. It's an interesting idea, and it just does not come together as a movie. I didn't hate it, but it's not very memorable, and it's kind of disappointing as a film overall.
Yeah.
Shit, Amy Adams is 46 years old.
Oh yeah, she's old.
She's hot.
Dude, she's been around. Dude, she was in the first season of The Office.
Yeah.
You got to remember that. She was in the first season of The Office, and she was like nearly 30 then. So
I like it. I approve. Spence,
I've seen the
you like
movie.
American Hustle?
No, nothing really happened. It's just sort of there. It won no Oscars for a reason. Everyone just fucking forgot about it. Also, all my homies hate Jeremy Renner. This really has like nothing going for it besides like it's nice to look at. Yeah.
But
Okay,
it's got
so I
chubby
guess,
Christian Bale.
Yeah,
So
and
I
Vice
guess
isn't
we're-
great either. What's your point?
So I guess we're all pretty much in the same boat with that one.
Yeah.
That one goes against actually another David O. Russell film, The Three
Oh.
Kings. Spence, what do you think about the
You know
Three
what?
Kings?
It's more than two kings, so pretty good.
Lucas, what do you think about Three Kings?
So this is part of the David O. Russell career, the early career that I haven't seen. I'd still like, this is probably better than American Hustle. So
God damn it, man! Watch movies, you do. Mike, have you seen Three Kings?
Oh yeah, I enjoy this movie very much. It's very fun. But George Clooney and Ice Cube together are fucking hilarious. Mark Wahlberg, he's definitely better than newer Mark Wahlberg. He's kind of in the middle there where it looks like he was still trying to find his groove as an actor, which he hasn't. But this movie, he's getting close. Not quite there. And they have a map in some guy's ass in this movie, which is great.
I actually really like this movie. I think it's in my top 5 1999 films.
Dude.
I really, really enjoyed it unexpectedly. I did not know who David O. Russell was. I decided this is a great director. I want to watch the shit he does after this. And then he goes and does I Heart Huckabees after this, which is not very good. But, I mean, he's more hit and miss for me than the other guys on this bracket. But this one in particular, I think is actually pretty fucking excellent. The weird thing is, though, Why 3 kings and not 4 kings? And I know this joke has been made for many, many fucking people, but
Yeah.
it's like the fucking Ghostbusters. You see the posters, and the black guy is not on them, but they're 4 Ghostbusters, right?
Yes.
So in this movie, Spike Jones
Yes.
is another soldier with them for like the whole fucking movie.
Right.
It's 4 kings.
But Nazario, see, the thing is, it's a sequel to the Disney Channel original series, Pair of Kings, starring the ginger from the skateboarding show robbed a bank and Corey from Corey in the House. They needed to follow it up with something like equally as great, so David Russell made this.
I have no idea what the fuck it is.
None of that's
I
a
don't
joke.
either.
None of that's
I
a
don't
joke.
Okay. I vote 3 kings. Mike,
3 kings.
you guys? You gonna vote?
Kings.
Yeah, I'll say 3 kings. Just because if I haven't seen the 2 films and one of them I'm very met on, I feel okay voting for 3 kings based on reputation.
I like that.
Fair.
Good shit right there.
Okay. Our next matchup will be Paul Thomas Anderson's There Will Be Blood.
Whew.
I love this fucking movie. No joke. This is like bad shit, crazy Daniel Day-Lewis shit. Like, they told him, like, I want to make a movie about you. All about you. You do whatever the fuck you want, and I'll make a movie around it. And it was beautiful. The score is owned by itself by Johnny Greenwood from Radiohead is fucking brilliant. There's like no dialogue for like 20 minutes at the beginning of this movie. It's like straight up Wall-E level shit. It's great. So I don't know what else I can say. The guy puts the movie on his shoulders and carry it to the finish line. Paul Dano, though, in a dual role, is also actually pretty fucking great in this movie. But god damn it, I was watching Prisoners the other day. Fucking Paul Dano is kind of a jackass, and I love it. Mike, what do you think about There Will Be Blood?
I've seen it once and I liked it. I've been meaning to rewatch it because I do feel that after a rewatch, I'm going to like it a lot more. I don't know what it was. It just, there's certain Daniel Day-Lewis movies I can't really get into. And this was one of them at the time. I love Paul Dano in this, but Daniel Day-Lewis, it just didn't hit me like I wanted it to.
God damn it, Mike. The fuck else will you want? Lucas, will there be blood?
Oh, I love this movie. This movie rules. You're correct in everything you said about Day-Lewis and Greenwood. I think one of my favorite just small facts of this film is that I saw a dialects coach talking about the performance by Day-Lewis in the film and the idea that he builds all his characters from the vocal posture. Like basically, he starts with all of his characters. He starts with where his tongue sits and how his jaw sits, and then he builds it into a voice and then builds it into a character. It's truly brilliant work. I mean, there's so many famous scenes, so many famous moments, so many famous quotes in this film. And it's just an incredibly stacked year to begin with. And the fact that this film can rise to the top of a year that is so loaded with great movies is a testament to its quality.
Spence.
Yeah, the movie's dog shit. I've tried to watch it 4 times and I've never finished it. It's just fucking boring. I hate Greenwood's score. Day-Lewis and Dano are good. I'll give you that. They're incredible. Everything else around them, I could not give 2 shits about. It is just actively uninteresting and tears me out of the watching experience every time.
Why did we
This is
let
why
the
I
child
came
on
on
the
the show. I will try to end its run as soon as I can.
And on that note, follow us
Yes.
on Twitch. There's
Thank
the
you.
link.
Thank you very much. I don't think we're bringing them back ever again.
We lost
let's
2
see how-
followers.
Let's see how this fucking shit plays out,
Okay.
because god damn. This movie, oh my god. Why do I do the brackets alphabetically? This is stupid. It makes no sense. It makes fucking matches. Doesn't matter. Black Swan.
Yes!
Darren Aronofsky makes a first appearance in this list. Wes Anderson is still waiting in the back. Black Swan is actually a pretty great fucking movie about ballet and lesbianism. I like it. Mike, do you like Black Swan?
Oh yeah, I love this
Interesting
movie.
take.
It's so fucking great. Mila Kunis. Jesus Christ, I need
Mila Kunis.
Mila Kunis. Natalie Portman are fantastic. Vincent Cassel is great as always. I love the psychological fucking torture she goes through in this movie. It is so fucking fantastic. This is what I'm here for. This is great fucking shit. Great fucking movies. Buy the t-shirt.
Lucas, have you seen Black Swan?
It's absolute dog shit. This film is a piece of trash. No, I'm not. I'm not an idiot, so I'm not going to say something like that about great movies. No, it's really good. Portman is really good. Kunis is really good. Cassell is really good. I feel like this is one of the ones that like I definitely liked a lot, but it has been a long time since I saw it. So my take won't necessarily be as in depth as I would like. But yes, really good movie. Yeah, I'm not going to shit on this one.
Spence, what do you think about the Black Swan?
This movie's fucking rad. This and One Later Down the Line is one of the reasons like I want to get more into Aronofsky because I feel like I dig his shit a lot of the times. When I first watched it, I wasn't really huge on it, and the more that I think back on it, the more like the watching experience, like, no, this is like a really, really good fucking movie. And I hope that as I follow Aronofsky's career, he does more that are as good as this because this is rad.
Yeah, actually, this movie is it's pretty fucking batshit crazy, and I love it. Like, it really is like a visual representation of a person's descent into madness. Like, she is getting broken down by all the demands that the ballet has on her and what people expect about her performance, her perfection. She breaks down to the point that she just imagines a whole movie worth of stuff that is just brilliant. And then they close it with that final performance, which is just, I don't know. She did it herself, apparently. Like, she trained fucking ballet and shit. But yeah, the way that movie ends is heartbreaking and kind of perfect, I guess. So let's get here. Mike, There Will Be Blood or Black Swan?
I like There Will Be Blood. I need to give it a rewatch, but I'm going Black Swan because of it.
I like very much Black Swan, very, very much. But fucking There Will Be Blood, it's my jam, and it has Johnny Greenwood from my favorite fucking band ever doing this score and music. So There Will Be Blood for me. Spence.
Black Swan is great. There Will Be Blood is not.
Lucas.
Spence has no ability to understand film. There Will Be Blood is clearly the correct choice. Mike, I will vote for any pick you want later in this tournament if you vote for There Will Be Blood right now.
No.
Any film? You said any film.
Stand your ground.
Trump
card.
Any film. I will complain, but I will do it anyway.
Okay.
I'm a man of my word.
I will vote for
There Will
anything
Be
else.
Blood. Fuck it.
No.
Yes. That is how we fucking do it. We sell out.
Insider trading.
We sell out.
Hey,
Follow on
Daniel,
Twitch. We need to
Daniel
sell out.
Plainview would be proud of us right now.
Fuck your nose.
I just fucking hope that doesn't cost you later, Lucas.
It probably will.
It 100% will, but it'll be more fun.
But it actually went my way, so I'm happy here. The next one is a perfect fucking movie. Boogie Nights. Paul Thomas Anderson's 1998. Do you like porn? Because this is about porn. And a real big dick. Lucas, what do you think about Boogie Nights?
Oh, I love Boogie Nights. Boogie Nights is... PTA, basically half of PTA's career is perfect films, and Boogie Nights is part of that. This movie rules. I mean, I don't think there's a better Mark Wahlberg performance. I think the idea of pulling Mark Wahlberg into this and making it work is genius. Great supporting cast. Burt Reynolds, like, basically when his career was over, giving like a legitimately Oscar-worthy performance. Boogie Nights absolutely rules. It may be not my favorite PTA, but it's probably the most fun PTA film. Just ridiculous, crazy. You have all the ludicrous and insane scenes you get. The William H. Macy scene is legendary, and you'll never forget that scene after you watched it. Yeah, amazing film.
Just gonna say, thank God you sold out, Mike.
Yeah, I think Lucas saw that.
Yeah, fuck that. Damn you, retro. Okay, Spence, have you seen Boogie Nights?
I have. I don't love PTA, as we'll see later. This is one of his strongest films for me. It's the same thing as Black Swan, where it's like, first watch, didn't really love it. Got bored because ADHD is a bitch, and I got bored like halfway through. But looking back on it, it's really good. And I wanted to give it like a full revisit, so that way I can have like more developed thoughts. I really love Julianne Moore and Heather Graham in this. I think the supporting performances are what make the film, and not necessarily Wahlberg's journey. But I think it has such a great ensemble of characters, and you're seeing all of their journeys through like this really weird lifestyle that we don't see a lot of times, like really well portrayed. It's really good.
I think Burt Reynolds' final great performance was in the remake of The Longest Yard. But other than that, nah, I'm kidding. This movie's fucking great. And I actually tried to sneak into this movie when I was 17, because this movie came out in 98, but my birthday is in December. So I was 17 for most of 1998. And
Wow,
this
you're
was
so young.
And this was like 18 plus in Panama. So I just showed up one day like, hey, I want to, by the way, the name in Spanish was Nights of Pleasure. So I was like, one ticket for Nights of Pleasures. She's like, where's your ID? I was like, fuck. Okay.
Wow.
I'll be back.
Panama is strict out there.
Yeah. Because
I'm pretty sure I walked into an R-rated movie when I was like 13.
we here is not like that accompanied by an adult shit. It's like straight up blocked. It's like
wow.
NC-17. Like, we get shit like, if you're not 13, you can't get in. If you're not 18, you can't get in. So I went home and I got a really nice shirt and like cloth pants, you know, like making me more look adult. Got some nice dress shoes. Got all swanky and pretty, and went to another theater. And I was like, one ticket for Nights of Pleasure, please. And the guy was like, okay, cool. Tough day at work? I was like, the toughest, dude. I just want to relax. It's some Nights of Pleasure.
Nice.
I got
tried
there.
to sneak into this film.
I got there, and I was still so awkward because it was just me and one lady. Like, two people in the theater, and the other was a woman. It was kind of awkward, but I really fucking loved it. Mike, what do you think about Boogie Nights?
Yeah, this is the definition of a great fucking movie. I love these type of movies where it does have a plot, but the majority of it is just the characters fucking hanging out, and we get to go on the journey with them. And Philip Seymour Hoffman is fucking fantastic in this. Yeah, I love him in this movie. He is so great. Yeah, Boogie Nights all the way.
Don Cheadle's music stereo story is underrated for this movie. It's pretty weird. So this one goes against another Aronofsky film with the Ram.
Jesus,
Oh,
man.
fuck.
Why are you doing
Mine
this?
alphabetical.
Mike, what do you think about the wrestler?
I love this movie so much. Like, this was Mickey Rourke at his top in his resurgence of his career. This is definitely his top performance here. He's fucking fantastic in this. Even if you don't like wrestling, the journey he goes on to show what independent wrestling is fucking insane. And I love the stuff with him and his daughter. It is so fantastic. It shows that he's not a fucking hero in this. He fucks up constantly, but he keeps trying. And at the very end, he realizes that to live his life, he has to do what he loves, no matter if it's going to kill him or not. And I just love that. Marissa Tomei is fucking fantastic as always. Yeah, this is a great fucking movie.
So do you think he died in the end?
Honestly, I don't know. I've watched it a few times, and I want to say he probably did. But again, maybe he fucking survived because he survived the rest of the shit.
Lucas, what do you think about the wrestler?
I mean, I think this bracket really wants Aronofsky to get murdered in the first round. Yeah, this movie's awesome. At a time period where Mickey Rourke was basically unintelligible in crappy action films, he managed to turn in like an all-time great performance of his, and he's amazing as Randy the Ram. I love the ending, and I think the fact that they don't tell you is so much better than showing it, because you don't need to know. he probably died, but he got to go out doing what he wanted to, and that's more important than watching, some tacked on moment where it's like, oh, where's the paramedic? That's way less interesting what it does.
I'm pretty sure Nico would say like they're supposed to have a paramedic during wrestling events. Like,
I mean, I don't think
he knows.
I don't think these places are sanctioned or certified or following any kind of regulation body. I think your hope is that they have like a stapler in the back to get some of those wounds cleaned up. Yeah, no, this movie's amazing. You really got to stop this alphabetical seating because
this is alphabetical. You lied to us. It's a really W.
Oh, because Nazario lives in a world where no one else lives, where the and count as the beginning of the word, not the actual thing that matters. So like I, Tanya goes under I for no apparent reason that anyone else would agree with. It like violates every rule of organization and stuff.
It creates the conflict. And thank you, Redshaw, very fucking much.
Yes, thank you, Redshaw.
Yes, Redshaw.
I apologize to Darren Aronofsky, who potentially could lose his best 2 movies right away.
Spence, do you like The Wrestler?
I normally hate slice of life movies like this. They're not my shit, but I love the fuck out of this. Like, I am so invested in Randy's fucking journey. Like, even when he's just being like a butcher and having a shit time at work, like I am so invested into him, and I want him to get better so much, and to have that like rewarding life where he can follow his dreams and have his family like there for him, and just seeing everything that he goes through. It hurts, like it sucks, and then seeing everything build up to like the actual finale, like that he's doing what he loves, the pain that he went through to get there. Like this is arguably my favorite Aronofsky. It's between this one and another one later, but it sucks that this is against Boogie Nights.
I actually really love this movie too. This is 2009, 2008. Yeah, I've always actually found Aronofsky to be a very compelling filmmaker. I don't think I've ever disliked any of his movies. Like dislike, everything is just grades of how much I enjoy it. This one, it's one I need to rewatch because I watched it the one time. I just remember that I really enjoyed it. I remember Mickey Rourke was pretty fucking solid. He was doing a good stretch of movies for a bit there in the mid 2000s because he was also pretty good as Marv in Sin City. Evan Rachel Wood, hot. Marissa Tomei, hot. Great shit. Like I said, probably need a rewatch. If we're going right now, this second, The Wrestler versus Boogie Nights. I mean, one of them is in my top 100 and the other one's not. So Boogie Nights for me. Spence, what do you think?
The Wrestler, unfortunately.
Lucas.
Mike, do you want to cash in or are we waiting?
We're waiting.
Okay. Very hard, but yeah, I am first and foremost a PTA stan. Overall, I would vote Boogie Nights.
Yes.
And I have to agree. I had to pick Boogie Nights. Better performances overall. I like the movie a little bit better overall.
Boogie Nights makes it to round 2.
Sorry, Wrestler.
Sorry, Spence. You were not doing very well today.
There's one PTA I'm voting for. I'm waiting for it.
Finally, Wes Anderson joins the party with the Royal Tenenbaums. This is the movie that for some reason everybody decided to watch Wes Anderson movies for. I like it a lot. I think it's a really great ensemble cast, and I think like every single actor is doing their own fucking crazy little thing, and it works. It fucking works. But there are better movies than this from Wes Anderson. And I don't know, man. This is like it's like a Pulp Fiction situation. Like whenever anybody that watches Quentin Tarantino decides to compare it to Pulp Fiction, and it's either Pulp Fiction or it's not Pulp Fiction, So everybody who talks Wes Anderson that doesn't actually know Wes Anderson is like, it's not Royal Tenenbaums. I'm like, of course it's not. The fuck. But it's a really, 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 really good movie. I think it's probably in the top half of his films. However, all his films are fucking great. except the Darjeeling Limited and the Grand Budapest Hotel, because those are like but everything else is fucking great. I'm spoiling my bracket. Anyway, this one, I think it's pretty good. Mike, what do you think of the Royal Tenenbaums?
So I kind of got the same experience that Nazar was talking about. This was my first Wes Anderson movie, and I thought it was fucking fantastic. But as I started going through, as more movies came out of his and I started watching more, it kind of fell down the loop. I still really enjoy it, but yeah, there are definitely way more better Wes Anderson movies. I will say the fucking cast is fucking fantastic in this, 100%. They are all fucking great in this. But yeah,
I just want to figure out what Bill Murray is gonna do in every movie he makes. Like, we always know he's gonna be there, but I just want to figure out what he's gonna do. Lucas, what do you think about the Tenenbaums?
So if we apply the "is this Pulp Fiction" test, no, this is not Pulp Fiction because it is not directed by Quentin Tarantino. So that is a big one against it. I think so. I would say that I think I am probably lower on Wes Anderson overall than both of you. But this is at the top end of his filmography. I have a couple I really like from Wes Anderson, a group in the middle, and then like several I don't like. Tenenbaum is among the ones I do like. I think this one works a lot better. I think it kind of is a really good encapsulation of his mix of style, but then also really allowing the characters and the story to work as well. I think sometimes he gets a little bit too style dependent, and you find yourself unsatisfied by the character development or story. I like Tenenbaums. It's a good film. It's it's good. It's good. I like Tenenbaums. It's probably like top 2 or 3 Wes Anderson for me.
Spence, what do you think?
This movie's really good. I'm a big fan of it. For me, it's a bit of a system of its own, or a victim of its own hype, where I was told it is like this revolutionary, Anderson's best, like it'll shake me to my core, and it didn't. So I think about it a little bit more negatively than I probably should. Everyone is absolutely phenomenal in this. I really connect all of the characters. I think they're all just like wonderful caricatures of this really strange but interesting family. It's not my favorite Anderson by far, but it's phenomenal. I just need to have a better opinion of it going forward.
My favorite thing about it is when Margot loses her finger and they're like, why didn't you attach it? Like, why bother? Fuck. Okay, the Royal Tenenbaums.
I'm genuinely shocked to know who said was like the Royal Tenenbaums is going to change your life. Like,
I follow a podcast and they basically like they had this whole like build up to it where just like, and this is like our Anderson film, and I'm like, no, but like I got into it for them and it was just like,
yeah, that's a ridiculous amount of hype to put.
Wes Anderson showed up late to the party and he's going to start cannibalizing himself because he's going against Bottle Rocket, his directorial debut. This movie actually is pretty fucking fun. I went back to this movie. The first Wes Anderson movie I've ever watched actually was Rushmore. I got it when it came out, and then I watched Royal Tenenbaums before I found out he actually had a previous film. This one suffers a bit from the American Hustle syndrome. Like, I watched it once, long ass time ago, don't remember shit about it, but I do remember I liked it a lot. So I don't know, man. It's not like I can give you an explanation on why I consider this movie to be good. I just remember it being good. I do own the Blu-ray somewhere, so I might as well fucking rewatch it at some point. Mike, have you seen Bottle Rocket?
Yeah, and it has a simple story to it, but I think it fucking works. This is the type of Wes Anderson movie I really enjoy, where it's a smaller cast, but it's more...
It's like 3?
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. And I just love that it mixes, like, it has his style to it, but it's not full on Wes Anderson. It's kind of like a 50-50 to where he, what's the best way to explain it? He kind of goes the conventional route with the story in this rather than going his fantastical route. But the performances overtake it all. I love this movie. I think this is definitely in his high end of his movies.
Lucas, what do you think about Bottle Rocket?
I like Bottle Rocket. I think I was in a similar boat with you where like I saw Rushmore first and was like, I think it took me like almost a year to realize that it was not the first one. Yeah, Bottle Rocket's a pretty good first film. It's definitely not a fully formed Anderson. There are other directors that are more fully formed to their first film, but you see some of the tendencies. The cast in particular is probably the most fully formed aspect of what Anderson would go on to be. It's a fun little film. It's very enjoyable. I don't think it necessarily is exemplary in any way, but it is. It's certainly not a bad movie, and it's definitely like just an enjoyable, fun watch. You know, like kind of. It's not mediocre, but it's not like the top end of film. So like like the 3.5 range or something. It's a good small film. Good like first outing from a director.
Spence, have you seen Bottle Rocket?
When I was in Boy Scouts, I made bottle rockets like a lot, like every year, and it was a lot of fun.
Oh, Lord.
I had one where it landed like right on its top and dug in the. Yeah, I haven't seen this. No.
Okay. Out of these two movies, I think I have to go Tenenbaums. I do have it higher on my Wes Anderson list. I probably need a rewatch on Bottle Rocket. So for the moment, let's go Tenenbaums. Lucas, what do you think?
Unless Mike wants to cash in. Mike?
No, I'll wait to cash in.
All right. No, just let him. Just give him that option. I would agree with you. I think it's just Tenenbaums is just a slightly more evolved version of Anderson. You know, he doesn't always continue on and get better, but I think Tenenbaums is kind of it's an upgrade over Bottle Rocket. He's just a little bit sharper and has a bigger budget to work with, which certainly doesn't hurt the film in this case. So I would vote Tenenbaums.
Spence, do you want to vote for the one you haven't seen, or like agree with everybody else?
I'm gonna agree with everyone else. Tenenbaums was actually pretty good.
Yeah. Mike, your vote doesn't count, but what do you want?
Oh, I would have went Bottle Rocket, but I knew it was going to happen anyway, so fuck it.
Shit. Is it really better than Tenenbaums? Tenenbaums pretty good. Okay.
I don't think it's an insane argument to make that Bottle Rocket is better than Tenenbaums. They're relatively close together.
And now for some cartoons. But not regular cartoons. Stop animation cartoons. Le Fantastique Mr. Fox. This movie is so fucking good. It's ridiculous. I watched this movie and I fell in love with every single thing about it. The fact that it's stop animation is just delicious. That is one of the best animated styles ever, because it gives you that realistic feel of things that exist, and yet the fantastical movements of animation, the freedom of animation, the song the kids sing about the fucking farmers, I forgot the names, Box, Bounce, and Beams, something like that. It's great. The things they farm are ridiculous. Fucking cider, the fuck, like pate from the flavor of the gooses. It's great. And every character in this that plays a different animal is just so quirky and weird. And then there's like the cameos with shit like Owen Wilson doing the coaching on the stickball game that nobody understands how it's played. And the use of the cuss instead of actually cursing, because it's animation is for kids. And the whole scene where Bill Murray and George Clooney are just like, you cussed me, you cussing me, you're cussing me, and then they start like growling as animals because that's what they are. Jason Schwartzman, though, underrated in this movie. It's the son of Mr. Fox, and he's just fucking jealous of all hell from the kid that just shows up and is like perfect at everything. It's fucking great movie, man. I really like this. Meryl Streep is in this. What the fuck? Spence, you like Fantastic Mr. Fox?
It is the lesser of his two step motions films for me, and that's nothing against it. It's just I'm a big fan of his other one, and that's sort of just, again, that build up and that letdown, because I did a big Anderson binge when I was first getting into films. I haven't seen this in about 4 or 5 years. I've been meaning to go back to it. It was when I wasn't a big fan of stop motion and the comedy wasn't really working for me. No, like, ill will towards the film. It wasn't for me at that time.
Oh, God. Lucas, what do you think about this film?
So I've never been a huge fan of the Wes Anderson stop motion stuff. I like this one more than the other one, but it's always gotten stuck in the sort of good range. Like it's never like really 100% worked for me. Like I enjoy what he's going for, but maybe that film is just not made for me. I don't find it particularly impressive in the way that some of the other films we've talked about impress me.
You do not appreciate good film. Good to know. I bet if you had a fucking stop animation shark in there, you would love it.
I'm not that one-dimensional. Okay.
Mike, what do you think about Fantastic Mr. Fox?
This is definitely the lesser of the two stop motion movies from Wes Anderson. I like it. I don't fucking love it though. It's okay. I've seen it once, and fuck you, Nazora.
Fine. That it was. Oh shit! God damn this bracket! I shouldn't even fucking bother. I'm gonna put it up there.
Yes.
I'm gonna put it up there just so you can like wipe your ass with my fucking one of my favorite animated movies of all time. It's The Master. Oh. Mike Henley. Why is this worse than Fantastic Mr. Fox?
I absolutely fucking love this movie, man. This is one of my top Philip Seymour Hoffman movies. He's so fucking great in this. Him and Joaquin Phoenix have a fucking chemistry in this that is so fantastic. I love cult movies in general, and I love the approach this movie takes with it. It is so fucking great. Yeah, Fantastic Fox, go fuck yourself.
Lucas.
Hey, Joker fans, you want to see an actual good, weird Joaquin Phoenix performance? Watch The Master and stop watching your pathetically childish rip-off of better films. Fuck all of you. The Master rules. This movie rules. The scenes with Hoffman and Phoenix are they're out of this world. This is part of the perfect PTA, quartet-ish thing. Yeah, this rules. Absolute rules.
Amy fucking Adams, man. Another movie where she's brilliant and no one gives a shit. Give the woman an award, please. She has been in so many great fucking roles, and just 46 years old. She's an old hag. It's Hollywood standard times.
Wow.
Fucking nobody gives her an Oscar.
What the fuck?
I have a take on this. I actually think that Adams is not necessarily somebody who's been robbed of Oscars. She just has had truly terrible timing. She gives really good performances. She just has a tendency to be the second best performance in a given year. It's happened her entire career.
Who beat her for Junebug? Because that was fucking great.
Oh, I can look it up. No, but it's just like, I think Amy Adams' biggest problem is she just happens to run into a lot of really good performances. She's never, she's one of these people that gives great performances. Unfortunately, she never gives the great performance the year that you have a really weak category. She always seems to run into like good categories.
She's gonna, you know what? She's gonna fucking win for like a cameo role or some shit, kind of like fucking Judi Dench in Shakespeare in Love or some shit when she's like 80.
She's gonna win for like fucking.
What do you think about The Master?
Haven't seen it. I want to, but no.
Okay, give me a second because I looked it up. Best Supporting Actress. Here it is. Amy Adams, Junebug. She lost to Rachel Weisz for The Constant Gardener.
Oh, Rachel Weisz is great in that film.
Yeah.
Rachel Weisz is a great fucking actress, but The Constant Gardener is okay.
Who the fuck is The Constant Gardener? That
movie's from the director of City of God, actually. And
it's quite good.
Yeah.
It's a quite good film. It's actually quite good. But fuck that shit. I want Amy Adams to have an Oscar. Okay. Let's vote. I'm gonna vote for Fantastic Mr. Fox.
I love it.
Me and Mike are gonna think I vote the same direction here.
You see that, Nazario? Spotlight's fading, man. The Master.
The Master.
Hey, Nazario.
You cannot vote for a movie you haven't seen, right?
Exactly. Fantastic Mr. Fox. All the fucking way.
Oh my God.
Somebody has to be watching. Put that shit in the chat.
Hey, what's up, buddy? You need to vote.
Doc, I know you were here. I know you're still
Fox.
here.
or The Master?
Fantastic Mr. Fox or PTA is the master.
You better have seen both of them, though. Don't be some pussy voting for just one of them.
Oh, not only that. Go on Twitch. Follow us on Twitch. We need to sell out.
I don't know who's there. Is Red Show still there?
I just told
We
him to
don't know,
go
right?
vote. I'm gonna see how quick it takes.
Okay. If we do not get the decision in the next 20 seconds or so, I'm gonna get the fucking
Son of a bitch.
Have you seen
Yeah. Where the fuck are you?
You guys!
Get fucked, PTA!
Oh my god, man. Somebody's gonna fucking murder me, but I don't give a shit.
This is what happens when you let children make choices in life.
I'm a legal adult, barely.
That was a really convincing comeback. I'm a legal adult, barely.
I'm just glad Spence actually hasn't seen The Master because that's the best movie from the fucking selection, but I don't care.
I mean, it's PTA, so probably don't like it anyways.
Oh, shit. Yeah, we would have lost anyways. Son of a bitch.
The next one is my personal favorite Wes Anderson film. So don't go taking revenge, you motherfuckers.
Come on.
Oh, we were already
The
going to
Life
vote against you.
Aquatic by
Fuck
Steve.
you. Nazario, you're losing this round.
I love this movie so fucking
This
much.
isn't good.
It's gloriously great. Everything, the whimsy, the Belafonte, the fucking covers in Portuguese of
Drug test him.
Bowie songs, the story, the characters are all interesting, and everything that happens. The scene where they go down in the submarine and they finally find the fucking jaguar shark, and he wonders if he remembers him. I love this movie so much with all my heart. I put this, I think, in my top 40 movies of all time. This movie is fucking perfect, and Bill Murray's top notch. Chef kiss for this. Fucking say whatever you want to say, Mike Hamlin.
Look, I love me some Jeff Goldblum, and he's fucking fantastic in this, but the movie is, it's blah. Like, it's not really that funny. The performances are good for the most part, but yeah, there are way better Wes Anderson movies out there.
Lucas.
Yeah, I don't think this movie it's not terrible, but I don't think it's good. It's kind of a mess. It's, as someone who likes Anderson less than you guys, it's bottom tier Anderson for me. It's like one of his worst or second worst films. Yeah. Give me a rock to vote for over this.
There's a rock in this bracket. Let's go. I haven't fucking seen this. Everyone says it's shit. Why would I decide time to fucking watch it?
It's called dedication.
I say it's
called
not shit.
completion.
So, you know what? Next time I'm going to pick this just so you have to fucking watch it.
Fine. I can watch Wes Anderson. Oh my god, what a fucking threat.
Oh my god, you'd have to watch a 100-minute movie. Oh my god, how sad life will be. 100 minutes.
Just watch
Actually,
that for you again.
Fair. The next one is another movie that I saw in my youth.
Oh lord.
I don't really remember it, but I remember it was funny.
D.W. Griffith's Intolerance?
No, it's David O. Russell. It's David O. Russell's Flirting with Disaster.
Wonderful.
Mike, have you seen this film?
Yes, I have. And I actually thought that it was pretty fucking funny. I enjoy it. I saw it recently, actually. I saw it like the last 2 years for the first time. And I think Ben Stiller was fucking great in this. I think it's not one of his top comedic performances, but yeah, I enjoy this movie. I laughed a lot. Yeah, good shit.
I have a question for you, Mike Hanley. Did Ben Stiller get his teeth fixed or something at the end of the 90s?
It does seem that way, right?
He has weird teeth in a bunch of 90s
it does
movies,
seem that way.
including this one. I saw it like, what the fuck is wrong with his teeth? Because, I saw it after I saw the other shit, like Meet the Parents. So he probably had like surgery or something. I don't know. Spence, have you seen Flirting with Disaster by David O. Russell?
I have never seen it. I have never heard of it. The fact that Ben Stiller can pull ass makes this film unwatchable. I don't believe
Fair.
it.
Lucas, have you seen Flirting with Disaster?
I have not.
Oh no.
Yeah, the early part of the career of David O. Russell's a little bit of a blind spot for me. And this one also just like, I don't know why I would ever pick it up because no one talks about this movie ever.
I think it's funny,
Okay.
but I'm gonna vote for the best fucking Wes Anderson movie ever, The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. Mike Hanley, what do you
See,
vote?
I would pull your vote on
Wait.
this, Lucas, to make sure that we win, but I gotta save it. So I'm
Wait,
still
Mike.
going with Flirting with Disaster. But yeah.
Since you two motherfuckers haven't seen it,
I'm gonna
we
be a petty
split.
bitch.
I'm
And
gonna leave
I'm
it to
gonna
the
vote-
chat.
I'm gonna vote for Flirting with Disaster for the record.
I'm gonna leave it to the chat. People in the chat, have you
Doc.
seen?
Whoa,
Life
I've
Aquatic.
seen one of the films.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna pick a movie you haven't seen over a movie?
I'm gonna vote against the film I don't like, which is Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. So I will continue my turn, which is I have two films and I've only seen one of them. I will not vote for a film that I have seen, but I will vote against the film I haven't seen. I will vote against the film essentially.
Yeah. Fair.
You know what?
Chase hasn't seen it either.
God damn
Doesn't
it!
matter.
People watch movie.
People are against you, Nazario. Put Flirting with Disaster through. Put Ben Stiller fucking over a fucking
I
submarine.
don't cheat on my own fucking shows, so I'm gonna put Flirting with Disaster in. But you all motherfuckers are broken. You're broken if you do not love the Jawa shark.
Yeah, take that. I voted against the shark movie.
That is weird. Yes.
It's not a shark movie though.
Not really.
It doesn't like kill like 7 people.
Samuel L. Jackson's
Okay.
not getting fucking ripped in half in this. It sucks.
Like you were mentioning with Wes Anderson, like he wasn't like completely evolved as a director when he started out. This motherfucker was a full-on director starting out of the gate. He had
Yes.
nothing else to learn because his first movie was Hard Eight, and this fucking movie is great.
100% correct.
I watched this movie after I watched 2 other movies from Paul Thomas Anderson, and it still surprised me how good it was. This is the work of a seasoned veteran, but from a first-time director. It's just, man, I don't know. Mike, have you seen Hard Eight?
Yeah, I literally just rewatched it the other day, like 2 days ago. John C. Reilly is fucking fantastic. I love me some John C. Reilly, but he is so fucking great in this, man. I love the little poker scenes here. I love the chemistry between John C. Reilly and Paltrow. I think the part where she gets in with John and it's him and John C. Reilly there, I think that is such a fucking great scene to just show how far John C. Reilly has come. And especially when you find out that they just got married, just knowing it's fucking funny as shit. Yeah, this is a great fucking movie.
Spence, have you seen Hard Eight?
First off, 7, but no, I haven't.
Oh. Lucas, have you seen Hard Eight?
I have. Hard Eight was the last PTA film I saw. And it is impressive how a 26-year-old's first-time film is a fully formed film that 100% encapsulates his directing style. We've talked about Wes Anderson's first film, and you see hints of what he would become as a director, but you do not see a fully formed Wes Anderson directing style. PTA was a fully formed version of himself from day one. He could have directed any of his movies starting at the beginning because he's literally the same director at Hard Eight as he is doing The Master. Philip Baker Hall is great in this. This movie is really good and like a legit great first time outing for a director. Fantastic film.
Philip Baker Hall, man. That guy
He's
is
fucking
good.
legend. Everybody should love Philip Baker Hall. That guy's got some fucking stories, you know.
And this movie
Oh, you making these?
goes against the most overrated Wes Anderson film ever. I don't know why people decided this was the one. I don't know why people decided to give this one the awards. Why people decided now this is the one you have to watch. This replaced Royal Tenenbaums in the conversation for people that I know about this shit. I watched it late. I watched it like 2 years later. Some reason I just didn't want to watch it when it came out. And I did not love it. I thought it was fine. but I did not love the Grand Budapest Hotel.
You're
I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was too much of a good thing or too less of a great thing, but it just didn't mess for me. Spence, you like the Grand Budapest Hotel?
Yeah, so here's the thing I'll say is, like, I understand what you're saying, and I get that it replacing Royal Tenenbaums. It does put it on a certain pedestal, and it's not Anderson's best film, but it's still fucking amazing. I think that Jesus Christ, I'm forgetting everything right now. I think the leads are both fantastic. I really love the character of Zero, and even just being like how dedicated he is to his job, but also how much affection and care he actually gets for Ray Fiennes is fantastic. I think the whole journey they go on is something that's so madcap, but also it still just works really well, as well as like this fucking massive ensemble of great supporting actors who are in like 2 or 3 scenes, but every one of them nails every fucking second and every word of dialogue. This is where Anderson, I think, gets his most up his ass, but he's still able to turn out a great film because he still knows how to make movies. And this is still incredible despite being a little bit overrated. And I think that's its biggest thing that holds it back for everyone else, but I think it still needs to be put on a certain pedestal, just not the highest.
Lucas, what do you think about this?
So I watched this. I think it might be the first Wes Anderson film I saw. So I didn't really have any hype coming into it. I was massively underwhelmed by this. I remember seeing the trailers, like, that looks really cool, and then watching the film, and you see the moments that you think are going to be really cool, but as an overall film, I just found it really lacking. It felt disjointed. It felt like you wanted to see more of a lot of points, like you wanted to see more of Fiennes, or you wanted to see more of Ronan and Revelori, but it always felt like the film was too hectic. Like, it kept jumping from thing to thing in a way that was frustrating, because it was like, stop, we want to see that. Why won't you just give us what we want to see in this moment? It didn't feel focused. It's just, to me, it's probably the worst movie nominated for Best Picture that year. I find it just incredibly.
Absolutely.
Well, we can look at that in a second. I'll tell you if I'm wrong. Yeah, I find this very underwhelming. And I was just not interested by it. It's near the bottom of my Wes Anderson rankings. Just not a fan.
Mike Hanley, do you like the Budapest Hotel?
See, I'm kind of the complete opposite of Lucas in the respect that I love the chaotic nature of it. I love the fact that it doesn't stay with each character long enough that it keeps switching. I love Jeff Goldblum in this. I love Edward Norton. Edward Norton's small part is fucking crazy in this, and I love it. Yeah, this was one of my favorite Wes Anderson movies. However, it is definitely a movie that hurts on rewatch, but I still enjoy what we get out of it.
Okay, these are the movies that were nominated for Best Picture for that year. Birdman won. It is better. American Sniper is not better than the greatest.
I said this in the chat. After looking at the list, American Sniper is the one that is I don't like, and is down there with Grand Budapest.
Let me see what else is here. Boyhood's fine. I would
take Boyhood, Imitation Game, Selma, Theory of Everything, and Whiplash all over Grand Budapest.
Whiplash, definitely. The Theory of Everything, maybe. Selma, definitely. The Imitation Game, maybe. Okay. So, I do believe Spence needs to leave. So,
yeah.
Final vote.
Oh, 100% Grand Budapest. Fuck PTA with my last dying breath.
All right, baby!
All the fucking way.
Fuck you.
Mike Hammer.
I gotta go Hard 8. After rewatching it, I enjoy the hell out of Hard 8.
I'm leaving with anger, fuckers.
So basically, Spence came here, fucking knock off the life of what? Fuck Spence.
And on that note, follow us on Twitch.
Yes.
We need to sell out, people. We need 50 followers.
Follow us on Twitch. You never know when Mike Hanley will make me vote for whatever he wants.
Exactly.
Okay.
He's 100% going to wait to the finals just to fucking start over.
Yeah, he's going to pick some fucking crazy shit. Oh my God.
I'm like a tiebreaker now.
The next one actually is not a very well-received film. I don't know why. I think it's kind of brilliant. It may be not everybody's cup of tea, but Rachel Weisz is great, and Hugh Jackman's pretty great. It's The Fountain from Darren Aronofsky. Mike Hanley, what do you think about this?
Unfortunately, this is a movie I saw once, and I have not seen it since, and I do not remember it. So I can't really say anything on this one. Yeah, I don't really remember.
This is a weird one to forget.
I know. But it's not a movie I fucking watch a year. It's understandable I would forget a fucking random movie.
So, Lucas Schilbach, did you like The Fountain?
I didn't see The Fountain, which is weird because I saw it's like the one. I think it's probably just because if you look at Aronofsky's career and you're trying to go back and catch up on stuff, no one talks about The Fountain. No one says you have to watch The Fountain. Like it's one of the ones. It's kind of like like sometimes you go back to do directors' careers and they're like, yeah, you can kind of skip these ones. The Fountain, I think, kind of sort of falls into that category.
I'll admit to this. I think it's every director has what they call the sophomore slump.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like some people do it with their second movie. I actually think this is more of a thing you do after your first big success. Some people hit it out of the park. Some people become a little too full of themselves. So, after Requiem for a Dream, Darren Aronofsky may have been a little full of himself with this film. However, he's still such a good director that I think it works. It's weird. It's disjointed. It sometimes makes little sense. And yet, I do think it's actually pretty worth it to watch. So, yeah, maybe people won't talk about it, but that doesn't mean directly that it's bad. This is bad. I Heart Huckabees. This movie I haven't never finished. I don't know. I can't. I was in love with Three Kings after I watched that movie. And then David O. Russell said, like, you know what? I Heart Huckabees. This is going to be my next project. And I was like, that sounds great. And I saw the cast and I saw everybody. I was like, whoa, this is a lot of great actors here. It's going to be an interesting project. And then I started watching the movie. And then I fell asleep. And then I tried to do it again. And then I fell asleep again. This movie doesn't hold your attention. This movie is just disjointed, weird. I think this is an actual bad movie, Mike.
I have not seen it. So this is one of the few on this list I have not seen at all. So I cannot say.
Have you seen it, Lucas?
I have not. I'm looking at this cast right now. This is insane. This is like 10 people you recognize for a film that is genuinely disliked and not talked about at the same time. Not even like it doesn't even get talked about like a bomb. It's just like, wow, that is very weird. Yeah.
So, I Heart Huckabees or The Fountain? I gotta go The Fountain. And
I gotta go with the one I've seen.
Both. As the only one who have seen both, I think I'm right.
I gotta go with the only one I've seen. I gotta go The Fountain, even though I don't remember.
To be fair, I only saw half of I Love Huckabees. So. Lucas,
and my vote doesn't matter. I haven't seen either of them, so I think this is one of the ones where I truly don't. I can't make an accurate determination.
Okay. So The Fountain makes it. You know what other movie makes me feel like I Heart Huckabees? Have you ever seen that movie called Rules of Engagement?
Yes.
It's like stuck with a bunch of fun actors, and I think it's written by one of the guys who, I don't know if produced or co-wrote Pulp Fiction or something.
Yeah, that actually sounds right. It's what's the fuck is it? What is his name?
Do you like that movie, Mike? Do you like Rules of Engagement?
I think it's okay. Kind of like in the middle.
I was so fucking disappointed though. Okay. The next one is a David O. Russell movie that I actually thought it was, pretty good. The Fighter. I don't know why the focus of the movie is not the fighter, but the fighter's brother. Unless it's the title is supposed to talk about both of them as fighters, because one of them was a fighter and the other is currently a fighter. Amy Adams is good though. I think this movie is overall pretty solid. I do think it got overpraised. Lucas Schilbach, you disagree with me. Why?
Irish Mickey Ward, motherfucker. The heart of Lowell, Massachusetts. One of the absolute boxing legends. Yeah, the fighter it counts in 3 respects. They're both professional fighters, and then Dickie Eklund is fighting drug addiction.
Yes.
So is the third interpretation of that. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this movie. I think part of it is just that they really dived into like how accurate Massachusetts it is. You have, Mickey Ward's actual trainer playing his trainer. You have like the sisters. I like Melissa Leo as the mom. Yeah, I'm a pretty big fan of this film. It's not my favorite David O. Russell, but it's very close to it. Yeah, I'm a big fan. Good boxing sequences, does a really good job talking about, like, showing how, like, kind of crappy boxing can be at times, where, like, a lot of times in boxing fights in movies, they're really flashy. People are throwing really impressive combinations, but also, like, boxing can be really stupid, and it can be like you getting punched on the arms for 8 rounds, and then you hit a guy in the liver and he can't walk anymore. Like, there's like some kind of, like, how, random boxing can be at times. And it's yes, Garth, lol. Yeah, no, I'm a fan. I like The Fighter.
Mike Hanley, have you seen The Fighter?
Yes, I have, and I really fucking enjoy this movie. It's a great fucking movie, man. And I agree with Lucas. Like, when I look at the title of The Fighter and you watch the movie, it's 100% a lot to do with the drug addiction part. It is his fight through a drug addiction. I think it's fantastic. I think Christian Bale knocks it out of the park. I love the family aspect of Mickey's family, especially when they go to find Dickie and he's jumping outside the fucking apartment complex.
They even
and
know where he's
stepdad
gonna
comes
fucking
over and
land
just knocks him right on his ass. Just fucking knocks him on his ass. And Mark Wahlberg comes by and goes, "What did you expect to happen? Why are you going over?"
I don't know if the part where he thought it was a documentary about his comeback, but it actually was about drugs. Was that real? Like, the guy really was that was he that out of it?
Yeah, he had some real serious. It was not good. It's not good.
Okay, The Fighter goes against one of the I want to say the one lesser PTA Anderson movie I have in my list. I think this is the worst of my list. I don't know if it's the fact that he didn't write it, but I don't know. This is the one that doesn't click with me. It's Inherent Vice. It's a good movie in general speaking, with Joaquin Phoenix doing a very particular acting job in this one. But I don't know. It doesn't really feel PTA to me, and it's competent. I just don't think it's that memorable. And it's a weird thing to say of one of the best directors working today, but I don't know. A lot of people are gonna give me shit. Fuck all of you. Mike, do you like Inherent Vice?
No, honestly, I think the majority of people have the same view as you, where this is a movie that kind of came and went. Joaquin Phoenix is all right in it. It's not a memorable movie whatsoever. The cast is all good, but the story in general is just, it's a movie I saw and then just never really cared to go back to, never really cared to speak about again.
Did you watch it, Lucas?
I did watch this. This is my least favorite PTA. I don't think it's terrible. It's pretty meh. It feels like they don't. For a director who feels consistently very focused and in control of what he wants to do, this is the one where PTA doesn't seem to know what he wants to do at times. It's really tough. It's like one of those ones where I watched it. It's been a while. I didn't really have any thoughts on it in the moment, and I just kind of like, I've never been like, man, I need to really go back to that. It's just one of those movies where you're just kind of, it exists, but you never think about it. Like, it's okay. I can't really trash on it because I don't remember that much about it. I feel like it's the one PTA film where you walk away from it going, you forget it within a week. It's a very weird entry.
I just checked my letterbox. I gave this movie 4 stars, which I think is actually pretty high for a movie that I don't really recall that much. I'm probably gonna watch it again and reconfirm why I gave it 4 stars in the first place. But checking other people's high ratings for it, Scott Harvey gave it 4 stars, dude. Tim Bracala also gave it 4 stars and a heart, and Polo Yama gave it 4.5 stars and a heart.
Yeah, this movie has its fans.
Yeah. Other than that, Chris Day gave it 5. I don't know that man. It's crazy. Okay. So the fighter or Inherent Vice? I think I'm gonna go Inherent Vice. Nah, fuck that. I'm going fighter.
The fighter.
Same.
The fighter makes it.
It's one of the few David O. Russell PTA matchups where you can feel comfortable voting for O. Russell. Because overall, if you look at the careers, one of them just a lot better.
Yeah.
So back into the animation realm we go. You like them dogs? Them are some fucking great dogs there. Every single puppy has a personality given to them by the actor that interprets it. It's fucking beautiful. Jeff Goldblum is in this, Mike.
Goddamn right he is.
He plays the gossip dog. There's one scene where like they're sitting on a like elevated cart going to like a trash thing, and like they say like, okay, in the count of 3 everybody jumps out, and only the kid Atari Kobayashi and Bryan Cranston dog get like in a separate cart, and everybody else goes into a fucking incinerator. I know it's fucking sad, but I laughed my ass off, man. I mean, the dogs were fine. We see later that they're fine, but still, the moment is just fucking brilliant. Atari Kobayashi, shit. The fact that they kept the whole human speaking in Japanese, except for the exchange student played by what's her name? Is it Greta Gerwig?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it was kind of a brilliant way to like make the movie feel more oriental and at the same time give an access to people. Frances McDormand also in this. This is like a fucking stacked cast actually, and most of them are dogs. Cats. I don't like cats. Fuck cats. Lucas Schilbach. What do you think about I Love Dogs?
So this is the lesser of the two stop motion Western for me. I liked this, but I also forgot about it very quickly. It did not create a lot of impact in my memory. I do remember probably the thing I remember most about this film was there was critiques of the fact that you have a film based in Japan that has a heavily white cast, which is not necessarily the best look ever. But I'm certainly not the person to speak on that topic. Isle Dogs, it is a movie that exists. It is a good movie, but I don't think a great movie.
I like that. Mike Hanley, do you like Isle of Dogs?
Yeah, I'm the complete opposite of Lucas. I think this is the one that is a better version of a stop motion career. This is one that stuck with me. I love the cast in this, including Jeff Goldblum, of course. It's fucking hilarious. I laugh my ass off. I'm known as a guy that doesn't really care for a lot of animated movies, but this movie I fucking loved. I've seen it quite a few times. I've read the script a few times. I love the script. The script is fucking fantastic. Yeah, this is a great fucking movie.
F. Murray Abraham does a dog here. It's fucking great. Okay. This movie is going against another Wes Anderson movie. And other than the Grand Budapest Hotel, I would say that this is another one that is not a bad movie, but it's on the lower end for me. I really, really, really enjoy the short that he made to accompany this movie. Yeah. Hotel Chevalier. That short is better than this movie, which is the weird thing to say. It's the Darjeeling Limited. Do you guys like this movie?
No. I think this is the worst Wes Anderson film. It's just kind of a mess. It's very. I did not enjoy watching this. It was just like a bunch of people doing stuff, and this, in theory, should be appealing, but it just doesn't really work out as a film. Yeah, least favorite Wes Anderson.
Mike Hanley.
I like this movie. I didn't love it. It is definitely a mess. I definitely went into this because of Owen Wilson, because of Adrian Brody and Jason Schwartzman, but I came out of it going, all right, it's not anywhere near the best performances at all. Isle of Dogs all the way.
How do you get Natalie Portman for your movie? And you then decide, like, you know what? Nah, your scenes, they're going to be a short film that I'll put in the Blu-ray. It's weird. It's kind of like when they got fucking James Franco for Alien Covenant. And then his scenes are like in the trailer, but not in the movie, except the burnt crispy one. Shit. I voted for the puppies. Mike,
going Isle of Dogs.
Lucas.
I like to push back on this comparison between James Franco and Natalie Portman. I think there's a large difference in talent between the two of them. I don't think leaving James Franco out of your movie is that big of a deal. You probably should leave Natalie Portman in your film. I will also vote for Isle of Dogs, which I like less than both of you, but I still think is the good movie out of these two. Yeah, Isle of Dogs in the sweep.
Is the naked Natalie Portman in this movie or in the short? I don't remember if there's actually. Garth, remind me. Let's move on. Okay. So the Darjeeling Limited is out. The next one is a movie I didn't really remember existed, and I haven't seen. It's David O. Russell's debut film, literally called Spanking the Monkey. I have nothing to add to this. Mike Hanley, have you seen the Spanking the Monkey movie?
I have not.
I got nothing either. I really want this movie to win the tournament, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I'll vote with you, Mike. Against
What's it going against?
Yeah, please
shit.
don't. Just don't do like a couple PTA films, and I'll vote for Spanking the Monkey.
Give me a second because I don't like the picture.
Oh, this is gonna be easy.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, easy.
Yeah, 100%.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
Give me
I
a
already
You don't
second.
even need to worry.
I already trashed this film. This is gonna
I
be
know, but I want to get a better poster. Give me a second.
It doesn't
I
deserve
want to look
better
like
picture.
shit.
It deserves to look like shit, Mike. Come on.
Okay, this is a better poster.
Oh Lord. Oh joy.
Oh, like bigger, I mean.
Oh,
It's yours.
yeah.
I haven't seen this either.
So I have.
Somebody told me she sells mops. And I was like, why would they make a movie about a
believe she-
fucking woman selling mops?
I believe she creates a mop. She's the inventor of a mop. This is probably the most egregious example of Jennifer Lawrence trying to play significantly older than herself. She's supposed to be, I believe, late 30s, early 40s, like divorced, 2 kids, except she's like 26 years old. And it's really obvious. And it really, like, it kills the movie really fast. I mean, it's not a good movie to begin with, but also just like having somebody so vastly miscast. And it's just like, okay, David, we realize that you want to put Jennifer Lawrence in all your movies. She worked in the first one. She really hasn't worked in any of them since. Why don't you wait 15 years and let her actually get to 40 before you make these movies? It's a weird movie. It's a weird choice. It does not work as a film. Spanking the Monkey. Let's do it.
So basically, he just he wants to be close to J-Lo. That's what he wants. Like, I'm gonna put you in every single fucking thing I do. I just want me some J-Lo right here.
J Law, but this is not Lopez. Okay, very different.
Dude,
movie.
I'm Latino. I will mispronounce law for law if I want.
I would
Mike
honestly,
Henry, have you seen Joy?
Jennifer Lopez's Joy would be interesting.
I have seen this, and I agree with Lucas. It's terrible. Like, the age thing is very fucking strange, and yeah, it's a movie. Like, there's nothing special about it at all. Spanking the Monkey.
Are we literally gonna put a movie we have not seen?
Yes. Fuck it.
About a movie 2 of you have seen.
Fuck it.
We're
That's
voting
how terrible that
against
movie is. Spanking the Monkey.
Sometimes you vote for things you care about, and sometimes you vote against things you hate. We hate Joy. We're voting against it. We're voting for Spanking the Monkey.
And sorry, remember what happened with Jaws the shark in our horror icon thing?
Fucking yikes.
It may actually happen again here.
Me and Mike are basically like, we're voting for this unless it's like one of two films.
I want to see you voting for Spanking the Monkey versus like There Will Be Blood or some shit. Let's see.
I
what
mean,
happens.
if it's playing Isle of Dogs in the next round, I'm definitely voting for Spanking the Monkey.
The next one is another J-Lo movie from David O. Russell. Silver Linings Playbook. This movie, I saw. I
Well,
thought
the
it
new
was
people.
fine.
Twitch. We are
Why
selling
the
out.
fuck-
Go to Twitch. Follow.
Why the fuck does this movie got so much fucking buzz and awards? It's alright.
Wow.
It's not fucking great. And the guy's a fucking Eagles fan. I mean, really? Mike Hanley, what do you think about Silver Linings Playbook?
I think it was okay. Like, I love that they kind of promoted this as like Chris Tucker coming back in a way, but then he doesn't really have a major role. So it's like, what the fuck was the point of promoting him in all the trailers when
He's really good in it, though.
he is good? No, I admit he is good, but compared to what you thought, like what it should have been with him,
Yes,
With
we
the
sold
comeback?
out, Garth.
yes.
Go there so we can get some money.
But yeah, I think the story's all right. I think Chris Tucker is definitely the best part of this movie. But yeah.
Lucas Schilbuck.
I love this movie. I'm a big fan. I think the Jackie Weaver and Robert De Niro's the parents are great. I really like Cooper and Lawrence. This is the one where it works. That I think she works age-wise for the person, and I think the movie works because of it. They're really good together. I think Chris Tucker's really funny. It's like Alan Arkin, like his bookie or something. There's a lot of good stuff in this film. I'm a really big fan of this one. I like all the. I think it's a really interesting film. I think it's a really good film. I really enjoy it. I've rewatched it, multiple times. Yeah. So I'm gonna be the in the world where I'm the downer on Wes Anderson films. I'm gonna stand for this one over you two haters.
You know that this movie in Russia was called My Girlfriend's a Psycho, right?
Yeah, but that's because of the way Russia looks at its life. It's the only way for them to title it. What is it against?
Yeah, I'm very curious what this is going against.
Oh, fucking yikes. This goes against
Yes,
the third
Garth.
best. This goes against the third best movie of all time. It's Magnolia.
The third best movie of
Yes. Have you not seen
You
my top
blew
100?
Lucas's mind so much that he went silent. He went mute for a sec.
All right.
You know what? I have done my selling for Magnolia, and apparently I wasn't very good at it. Magnolia, it's one of the things that made me realize cinema was cinema. Like, this is something special right here. It's a movie that does not follow a regular movie structure. It's just pumped melodrama on its finest level in a movie that is designed to feel surreal. The overacting is part of the design. The music, the thing that why things happen the way they happen. And is it also about coincidence and family and sadness and love? And Amy Mann sings the fuck out of this movie. I'm done actually fucking convincing people that this is a great fucking movie, because it is a great fucking movie, and I don't give a shit what anybody else thinks. I know it, and my wife agrees. Enough. Mike Hanley, you like Magnolia and the fucking frogs.
Yeah, I
Not
love
about the frogs, but whatever.
This movie's fucking great. I love it.
Yes.
Tom Cruise is fucking fantastic in this. All the performances are fantastic in this. I love every bit of this. Yeah, I agree with Nazario. Like, I had to rewatch it because of Nazario, because he fucking loved it that much. I went, maybe I'll give this movie a rewatch, and I went, I'm fucking glad I did.
Lucas?
So this is my second least favorite PTA film. That's not a knock on the film. I actually think it's quite good. It's just at the bottom of a filmography that is filled with a lot of really great films. I definitely need a rewatch on this. It's been a while. It's a very complicated film that I don't remember enough of to probably talk about in detail. Really good film, just kind of bottom end for the director for me.
Hey, Mike.
Yes.
You know that guy that got robbed and killed by 3 people in Greenberry Hill?
Yes.
You remember the names of the 3 guys?
I do not.
Green, Berry, and Hill. Yeah. Okay. Magnolia or Silver Linings Playbook. I've said my piece. I'm voting Magnolia. Lucas.
See, I like both. I will vote Silver Linings. This is one of the few where, yeah, I like that one more, slightly more. But yeah, I'm not against either. I'm not going to be mad about the result.
I gotta go with Magnolia.
Yeah, fair.
I'm so fucking glad Spence left. I don't even know if they like it, but I didn't want to risk it.
Oh, we got some more viewers. We got more viewers, people.
Yeah, people showed up.
Yes.
Good shit.
And now you need to show up somewhere else. We're selling out. Go to Twitch, goddammit. Press that fucking follow button. We need 50 followers, goddammit. We need to sell out.
We have 3 people on Twitch and 4 people on YouTube. Can everyone on YouTube please go to Twitch?
Yeah.
Now.
Thank you. Unless you're the same people.
Yeah.
Paul, he explained earlier the reason no Russell's in this conversation is he needed a specific
I
number of thumbs from the
explained
director.
why. We needed filler.
Thank you.
I asked the question.
Okay. The next movie is Moonrise Kingdom from Wes Anderson. Now, this is a great fucking movie. This movie is not about Boy Scouts. It's about love. It's about young love and the magic of summer and the magic of growing up. This is fucking sweet and brilliant. I don't know, man. This is top fucking Wes Anderson for me, Mike. I can't sell for shit. Do you watch this movie?
I did, and I enjoyed it. I think it's a really sweet movie. It's definitely not what I expected it to be. Going into this, I was expecting way more.
You didn't expect Edward Norton in shorts?
No, I did expect that, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the message is brilliant in this. I think it's a really sweet story. Both young kids here are fucking fantastic. Yeah, that's a good one.
I think Lucas left.
Yeah, he got tired of us.
I guess we'll get his thoughts on Moonrise Kingdom later. Moonrise Kingdom is going against, well, you talk about cannibalizing some shit. Rushmore. This movie is a fucking great fucking movie, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Jason Schwartzman, Bill Murray. Oh my god! Like the character of Jason Schwartzman, how obsessed he is with being the best at everything when he's not the best at anything, and then the ways he tries to like win over the teacher that he falls in love with, and fucking feels betrayed when his friend Bill Murray falls in love with her too, and they go into the pettiest of wars. It's so fucking petty, Mike.
Thank you, Chase.
Yeah. It's so fucking petty, Mike. Then he fucking runs over his bike and then he puts it back with the chain. So petty.
It is fucking petty, but I love the shit out of this movie. This is top tier Wes Anderson for me. Jason Schwartzman and Bill Murray are so fucking hilarious together, man. I wish they did more shit together because they are fantastic. Yeah, this is a great fucking movie. I love him going through his play stage and trying to figure out how to put on play, and he's so fucking pissed that they're trying to cancel.
I do believe the Bombardment Society makes an appearance.
Yeah.
Lucas Schilbach, Moonrise Kingdom and Rushmore are on the table. Why are your feelings on both?
I like both films. It's probably both top 3 Wes Anderson for me. Yeah, Rushmore's better. It's my favorite Wes Anderson. It's kind of a pretty easy call, especially when the 2 films are from the same director. Yeah, Rushmore.
So you're voting Rushmore?
That is correct.
Rushmore.
Goddamn, Mike. I was going to make it interesting. I mean, I do love them both. But yeah, even though Moonrise Kingdom is actually top tier Wes Anderson, like really top tier, and it's underrated as fuck. I wish all the people who appreciate so much more the Grand fucking Budapest Hotel just go and watch Moonrise Kingdom instead. Please do me that fucking favor.
It's a birthday boy right here.
Hey, happy birthday, the turn.
Yes.
Fucking nerd, the turn.
Never forget that Moonrise Kingdom spawns a relationship that is literally continued in Manchester by the Sea. Lucas Hedges and the same girl in the one of his girlfriends in the Manchester by the Sea is also with him.
Holy shit!
In Moonrise Kingdom, yeah.
Did not know. Now I got to rewatch both. Shit, I did not realize that.
Okay. Darren Aronofsky's back with one of the top movies he's ever made, Requiem for a Dream. This is my number one movie on the list of Jennifer Connelly stands by a pier looking at the ocean movie.
So long in the classic Desire fashion, you would make a list with 3 entries.
You know what? I haven't done that list.
I'm
gonna fucking do it. It's 3. She stands in the pier looking at the ocean. This is the best one of the 3. This movie shows you what addiction really feels like.
What is the other?
And yes, I will admit it here, Cody Newberry. I argued that City of God was the best drug movie of all time, but it's actually Requiem for a Dream. It even shows you how different ways you can get addicted without sometimes even knowing. Like, I forgot on the woman's name. What is the main actor's name? The old lady.
Ellen Bernstein.
Ellen Bernstein. I was gonna say Anne Bancroft. Shit. Ellen Bernstein just wants to go on a fucking TV show and lose some fucking weight, and she becomes addicted to speed without not even knowing it.
That's good shit, Garth.
Garth is full of delicious little nuggets like that all the time.
Shit.
And fucking dude, like all the ways this can lead to. It can lead to pain. It can lead to sadness. It can lead to jail. Or you know where it can lead also, Mike? To ass. Mike, do you like Requiem for a Dream?
I really do. And okay, I've been adamant about loving movies I can rewatch. This is a fucking movie that is really fucking hard to rewatch. And I had to do it to be able to log it onto Letterboxd because I will not log shit unless I've seen it in the past couple of years that I started Letterboxd. So I had to fucking rewatch this movie. It's fucking rough, man. I love this movie so much, but it is fucking rough. Those drug scenes are so fucking powerful. I agree with you. This is one of the best drug movies of all time. And because it fucking sticks in your head how fucking, it's very rough, but I enjoy it.
Lucas Schilbuck, do you like Requiem for a Dream?
Oh, of course. It's a great movie. Maybe the second best drug movie probably of all time. Yeah, it does a really good job really kind of showing the stages of you start doing something because you want to accomplish something. The mom's kind of a really great example with the diet pills, and then just like how quickly that goes downhill and how like at some point you start off thinking you're in control and thinking this is a choice. And then at some point you realize I have no idea. I have no control over this. This is just the thing that keeps happening. Yeah, really good film. Really, really good film. Do not watch it unless you're really, really happy at that moment.
Oh, yeah.
That is actually a good advice because the president is fucked.
Yeah.
In this movie, okay. Requiem for a Dream is going. It's another Aronofsky match. It's going against Mother. I actually really like this movie. I think the studio was kind of a douche. Like they try to sell this shit as a horror movie, which is most fucking which is most definitely not. This is not a horror movie. This is an art movie, an interpretive dance about the fucking creation of the world. It's deep as fuck and disturbing as shit. I mean, the scene with the baby, ouch, exactly. Yeah, this is one movie that I watched and I actually really, really enjoyed. And I took like a year and a half off before I watched it again. And then I decided, you know what? This is a great fucking movie for me. I don't know if it's the best, but I do think it's something like, I think this is more of a development of what Aronofsky started doing with Noah, which is like going like really deep into Bible lore, because people, this is a weird thing, especially with people who are like me, Catholics. Like, people want to take the Bible word for word, and they forget that this thing is actually from thousands of years ago, and it has gone through the fucking filters of a bunch of people who just added or removed things that as they saw fit. When they unified the Bible, King Constantine basically, did whatever the fuck he wanted. Like, I don't like this, and I like this. Let's put that here and leave that out. It's people want to believe it's God's word going through all those filters, and maybe some of it is, but not all of it. And when you go and you just do what the thing says, you get this, and you get Noah, and things are sometimes great. Lucas Shilbuck, have you seen Mother?
I have. I will defend the studio for a second in saying that I don't think there's a good way to sell this film to your audience. I understand why they tried to get some cheap tickets sold by claiming it's a horror film with two bankable stars. Because let's be real, if they tried to sell it as what it actually is, no one would go see this film. It's interesting. I think it's good. I was interested by much. I did not love it. It's a very hard movie to engage with because it feels like it's doing a lot of stuff. I'm not particularly knowledgeable about religion, so I feel like at times am I missing stuff because I am not. I think this film is just steeped in it to the point where I don't know if I can truly accurately judge it. It's the same way I felt with stuff like Last Temptation of Christ and stuff where I'm just like, I don't really know if I have the knowledge to understand this. It certainly does not deserve. I mean, I simultaneously understand why people hate it because I think the average person walking into a movie theater, I can totally understand why watching this film would be terrible. I think, for people who like more indie stuff, like more artsy stuff, it's interesting. It's kind of mid-tier Aronofsky. Yeah, it's a good film. Not brilliant, nothing amazing, but yeah, it's very weird, very very weird.
Mike Hanley.
I think it's a good film. I kind of agree with Lucas in the fact that without knowing too much about religion, there's so much fucking coming at you that it's kind of overwhelming in a way, and it's kind of hard to really grasp everything he's trying to fucking say, which it was probably a detriment in the theater experience for sure for most people. It's a movie that I definitely want to rewatch again because maybe I'll enjoy it more. But yeah, they did. Marketing-wise, they definitely fucking failed, but I do agree it's very hard to market this type of movie to get people to show up. The way they marketed it and the way it came out, I can understand why it got all the hate it did. But yeah, I think it's a good movie. Agreed. It comes at night. Same fucking thing. It was marketed one way and completely different.
To be fair, with the It Comes at Night thing, I'm more confused about the response to that one. Because yes, it is a little artsier, but it does have some traditional horror aspects to it that you could understand why you would market it in that way. Mother is the one where it's like, yeah, it doesn't have any of the genre cliches or things you would look for.
Fair.
Okay. So Requiem for a Dream or Mother? Lucas, what do you vote?
I think it's Requiem. I think Requiem is. They're both hard to watch. Requiem is just more cohesive. It has a clear message, and it's better acted. I think I would just. I don't really want to watch either of them, but I feel like I would get more out of rewatching Requiem than I would getting out of watching Mother again.
Mike Hanley, what do you think?
I'm gonna go Requiem as well. It's definitely the harder watch, but I definitely get more out of it than I do Mother.
I'm seeing some shit in this list that we already put in round 2, and I think Mother is better than some of them. But
hey, you're the one who came up with the dumb alphabetical thing where we had to put 5 out of 5 movies against each other.
Requiem goes. The next one is PTA's Romantic Rump Punch Drunk Love. This movie is fucking perfect, Mike. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it so fucking much. It pisses me off that you motherfuckers put Uncut Gems in the Adam Sandler bracket instead of this. You fucking heathens.
They should have
But-
both been in there.
This is the comeback, and I don't care what this is going against. I'm saying it now. It's going to be Punch Drunk Love for me. I haven't looked at the list, so I'm doing that blindly, and I probably will regret it. Mike Hanley, Emily Watson, Adam Sandler, Philip Seymour Hoffman. Shut up! Shut up! You like it?
Is this a perfect movie? No, but I enjoy it. I really do enjoy it. I think this is a good Adam Sandler movie. This is definitely better than the majority of newer comedies that this motherfucker does. But yeah, I didn't overly fall in love with it. It's one of those that I watch it. Every time I watch it, I enjoy it. It does its job to me, but it's nothing that I go back to on a regular basis.
Me too, Garth. Me too. Shit. Discuss. I think it's Lucas' turn.
Yeah, Lucas.
Yeah, I mean, I rewatched this recently for a match I had to play against the two of you. Yeah, I really like this film. It's one of the weirder PTA films in that it is significantly shorter and it's not necessarily lighter in tone, but it is a different tone. It has a little bit less of like the epic feel of some of his other work. But yeah, really good stuff. I think the brilliance of this film is for a PTA to be like, Adam Sandler as a comedic actor has this sort of frantic energy and rage to him that works for comedy. Now, what if I took that same energy and put it in a dramatic film where instead of him getting mad as a joke, he's actually getting mad and acting like a wacko? And I think that's what this film really takes over. Just like he has this like real like anger management problem, which they use in a bunch of his comedies. But also, if you take the comedy out of that, can be a very effective dramatic character trait. And I think that's what makes him work so well in this film. Yeah, really good. Looks like Nazario is done with his phone call.
Not really, but I have to move on because we're not going to stay here forever. Now, I will eat some crow, or maybe not, because this movie is going against.
What is it going against?
Oh, God damn it. I mean, it's not eating crow. I'm going to vote for Punch Drunk Love, but let's give some fucking love to Aronofsky's Noah. This movie is batshit crazy.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. Like, the guy goes deep shit on the Lord, on the thing. This is Noah as it's fucking written. Like, this is like not only Bible. He went like to old school texts of other religions that also have the Noah lore in them, and he made an amalgam of things. And this movie is great. I took my mom, who's deeply religious, to see this movie, and she was confused. She was like, "This is not how they told it to me, but this is how the most things appear." So I really love this fucking movie, man. I mean, it's not better than Punch Drunk Love, but it's pretty fucking great. Have you seen Noah, Mike?
Yes, I have. And this is a movie that kind of like Mother to me, to where the fact that I don't know that much about the Bible, that a lot of the messages behind it, a lot of stuff that happens in Noah, it's not really connecting with me like it probably should. I think it's a good movie. I think it's well done. The CGI is a little wonky here and there. I think everybody gives great performances here. Russell Crowe is fucking great in this. But yeah, if I'm picking between the two, it's got to be Punch Drunk Love to me.
We haven't gotten there yet. Where's Lucas? Did he leave?
Wait, there's something in here. Let's see.
He said he'll be back.
Yeah. Okay, so as we got 6 people watching, you 6 people. If you haven't already, I'm gonna keep fucking promoting because we selling out here. Twitch, buy our shit, first of all. Buy our shit, but then go to Twitch and follow. It's fucking free to follow. Follow us on Twitch because starting next month, which we'll do an announcement after this shit, we're going strictly Twitch. So if you want all our shit, you're gonna have to get it through Twitch. So follow us over there. We would appreciate it. We want our money. Thank you. What the hell is that? Is that on your end?
Okay. I don't know what to do now because we're both vamping.
Wait. Oh no, he's still gone. Fuck.
I'm gonna put him full screen. We're awaiting his decision.
It's all on Lucas here, folks.
Lucas, where the fuck are you? Okay.
Okay, we can announce on the next bracket. On the next bracket episode, we're going to be doing Dustin Hoffman with Cody and Boat.
Oh yeah,
both of them will be here.
That's true. I don't know if I'm gonna be much help in that one because there's a bunch of Dustin Hoffman movies I haven't seen.
Well, it looks like they're going for the ones that they've mainly seen, so hopefully it'll be the ones you've seen.
Okay, he has sent his vote, so I'm gonna remove this.
Perfect.
And I'm gonna pretend he's here. Lucas, which one you like better? Huh? Punch Drunk Love. That's a good choice.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yes.
Punch Drunk Love is the better one. But again, I want people to give Noah a shot. I know a lot of people did. Like, that movie didn't make any fucking money.
No, not at all.
I mean, rent it, steal it. I don't care. Watch the movie. It's great. So Punch makes it. I do believe we have reached the end of round one. There's one more. And that's it. And we can start doing the fast.
Shit. We have made it.
The first one is Phantom Thread.
I'm glad we finally reached the end of the first round. You know,
I know, right?
it's only been like 150 minutes.
Oh my god, it's an hour and 46 minutes.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's fitting that on an episode where we talk about films such as There Will Be Blood and Noah, that we would probably run like 2 hours and 40 minutes.
You know the fun part? I still gotta make another call. So, you guys talk about Phantom Thread.
Oh, I love Phantom Thread. Phantom Thread rules. Phantom Thread is like top 2 or 3 PTA.
Fountain was pushed through.
Great score. Also, legitimately a film where I think Vicky Krieps is better in the film than Daniel Day-Lewis, and that's not a dig at him. I just think she's legitimately amazing and should have won Best Actress that year. I love Phantom Thread. I remember hearing, he's making a movie about the fashion industry. I was like, all right, I mean, I'll see it because it's PTA. But I've never been as interested in a film about London, 1950s London fashioners. It's amazing. I love this film. What do you like?
That's why I have not seen the film yet. Because when I saw the trailer and shit, I went, this is not a movie that looks like I'm going to enjoy it, so I'm going to wait. And for some reason, I've just continued to wait.
Oh, dude, gotta watch it. So good.
This is a great fucking movie, Mike. I don't know why you haven't gotten to it yet, but watch the fucking movie. It's great. Daniel Day-Lewis and P.T. Anderson is a winning combo. I'm telling you.
Vicky Krieps, man.
Was this his official last film?
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
yeah,
no. Day-Lewis is yes. Not a.
This is a good way to
exactly, Garth. You hit it right on the head.
So, to wrap it up, this one is going against Aronofsky's movie that we haven't mentioned yet. Can you guess what it is? It has to do with a number.
3? Do you make a movie called
It's
3?
5. I really love this fucking movie. I think it's actually pretty fucking brilliant. It's black and white, which turns a lot of people off. It's about math, but not really. It's about religion.
This film.
It's about religion and math.
Hey guys, do you want to watch a movie? It's about religion, math, and it doesn't have any color in it.
But it's great. I love Pi. Mike, have you seen Pi?
Yeah, Pi is fucking great. When I was working at the video store, when I first started working the first year, which was like 2007, I saw this on the shelf and I remember hearing about it. I went, I'll give it a fucking shot. And I'm so glad I did. It's so fucking weird, but I love it. It is about math, but not really. It's a perfect description of it. It's so fucking crazy, but I love it.
Okay, so to wrap this up, is it Pi or is it the Phantom Thread? Pi got me in my younger, artsier daring 20s. But Phantom Thread is the shit, and it made me scared of eating fucking mushrooms. I am voting Phantom Thread.
I got to vote for the one I've seen. I got to vote Pi. With the exception of one movie on this list, I will continue to vote for that I have not seen. But this one, I got to go Pi.
Look,
See, I have not seen Pi, and I have seen Phantom Thread, and I love Phantom Thread. So I'm gonna have to vote Phantom Thread unless Mike wants to force me to vote.
No, I'll wait. I'll
Okay.
wait on that.
Mike is going for max anarchy with this this vote.
okay. At 2 hours, we're finally done with round 1.
Now it's
But
just
if you ever,
voting.
I mean,
Well, the
if
good
you
news
ever
is we don't have
seen
to
the
talk
show-
about any of the films.
Exactly.
If you ever seen the show, you know that the other rounds go really fucking quick.
Yeah.
So, for round 2,
You guys don't realize M Ranked is the world's greatest lover. It's 2 hours of foreplay followed by the
for round 2, we start where we left off. Phantom Thread.
Oh, thank you, Garth. I appreciate you trying. You're fucking awesome.
Phantom Thread goes against, I don't know where Paul Oyama went, but he was giving me shit about putting this guy here. Shit, where's the fucking... Ah, here it is. Three Kings, David O. Russell. Phantom Thread or Three Kings? It's two very fucking different movies. And I actually love them both very, very much. I don't know what to do here. Mike, what do you would vote for?
Well, I got to vote for the one that I've seen and that I actually do enjoy, Three Kings.
Lucas Silva.
See, I'm in the same boat as Mike. I'm going to vote for the one that I've only one I've seen and really enjoy, which is Phantom Thread.
Good luck, Nazar.
You know what? This is fucking
And-
hard. Because I do in fact love both movies, so I'm gonna not vote here and I'm gonna let it to a chat.
Well, we got one vote already.
Three Kings from back. Anybody else there? Oh wait,
Oh, wait, oh.
they're back.
Nazario's
We're,
go out and miss me.
We're going.
we're
Three
just
Kings,
starting round
Phantom
2,
Thread.
Spence.
Okay.
So Phantom Thread versus Three Kings. What do you vote?
Phantom Thread.
Holy
Shit.
shit, we're tied again. Fuck. Oh, I know. Oh. We got the winner.
Why are we
Okay.
tied? Wait, what?
Because I
Stuff is getting
didn't
stupid.
vote because I love them both. They vote one each. The chat voted one each.
And Nazar didn't vote.
Yes. Okay, Three Kings. Wait, which one? Phantom
Phantom
Thread wins?
Thread. Yeah, Phantom Thread.
Okay. So Three Kings is gone.
That's a good try, Garth. I like your spirit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Garth,
that's
we
good.
see you. You should like have a different name, and you might be more successful on that list.
Shit, Spence went back for this. There will be blood. It goes, oh, well, this is going to hurt me in the balls. In the balls, I tell you. Punch Drunk Love. And there will be blood.
Okay, wait. I didn't have to do this. Punch Drunk Love is actually my favorite PTA. I love the fuck out of this. This is just outside my top 100. I'm voting for this every day. I love this movie to fucking pieces.
I cannot do this. I am not voting in this one.
Sorry, you're the host of the damn show.
Okay, fine. I'll vote, but I'll vote last.
Fine,
Lucas,
Mike,
you
you
go.
go. I have an easy vote. Do you have an easy vote?
Not really. That's why.
All right, fine. I'll vote. I'll make it. I'll tie it up. There Will Be Blood's my favorite PTA film.
Fuck it, Punch Drunk Love.
Undo Punch Drunk Love.
Yes!
Fucking Punch Drunk Love.
You guys are.
Lucas, I was saving the vote to take one out. We got taken out before I was able to do it. So I guess I gotta save the vote for later.
We're spanking the buttons, baby.
God damn.
Yes!
Holy shit, I can't believe it. I can't fucking believe it. That I did not expect to happen.
Boogie
I'm
Nights.
not surprised.
Boogie Nights
Alright.
is going. Oh, god damn. God damn.
Every time you say this, it's an easy choice, so I'm confused.
Boogie Nights is going against Requiem.
Oh, this is easy.
Boogie Nights.
Boogie Nights.
Boogie Nights.
That was
You got fucking destroyed.
That was fucking too easy for you motherfuckers. It's
I mean,
not that hard.
Okay,
They're both really
Okay,
good
but-
films. One of them you'd way rather watch, though.
Nazario. Ass to ass or big prosthetic dong?
Ass to ass.
Big prosthetic dong!
Okay.
You're a star!
Jesus.
Poor Pete
Okay.
Strong.
Yeah.
It does. Every day of the week.
The Nancy Reagan doctrine right there.
The next one's pretty easy for me. Is the Royal Tenenbaums
Okay.
versus Rushmore.
Okay.
I think Rushmore.
I will also vote Rushmore.
Spence?
Mike. Rushmore.
What are you going to do?
Rushmore.
Rushmore.
Okay.
We got
Yeah.
clean sweep.
Those are like next to each other in my fucking Anderson ranking too.
I
That's my
still
one,
think I still think you went Boogie Nights too fucking easy. Respect record.
You guys took out Moonrise Kingdom in round 1, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
That is my favorite of every film in this bracket, so I get to fuck you over on every pick that's already.
Wow.
It went
That's an
against
insane
Rushmore.
call.
It
I
went
don't give a
against
shit.
That's your. Oh, wow.
I
I don't know if that's
Rushmore.
top
Fantastic
15 out of
Mr.
the
Fox.
movies in this bracket. Okay.
versus
That's right. Fuck you.
Is Zario dead?
You close the window.
Yeah. I just did that shit earlier.
where the fuck did I go for a second? Okay. Fantastic Mr. Fox
Have fun.
Where's the screen? Versus
Really anticlimactic.
Magnolia.
Okay. I got a pick.
Spence,
I
what do
don't.
you think?
I haven't seen Magnolia. It's gonna be
Ooh,
last.
Okay. Do last. I'll go Magnolia. Magnolia over Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Magnolia. Yes.
Magnolia.
Put it there. Beautiful.
Okay. We're good.
It's probably
We're
like
good.
that.
Come on,
Next
where's
one.
our movie? Where's our movie?
We need it.
The next one is Flirting with Disaster.
Okay, we don't care. Where's the other one?
Somehow made it out of round 1
Get back.
versus one of the best movies ever made, apparently. Spanking the Monkey.
Yes.
Spanking the monkey.
Spanking the monkey. Ooh.
Come on, we gotta get it to round three.
I've actually seen Flirting with Disaster, so I'm voting for that. But I don't know, man.
Spence.
It's not a strong vote.
Do the right move, Spence. Do the
I
right
am
move.
voting for chaos, flirting with disaster.
Hey, we got a vote in the chat already.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Yeah. Shit, either way.
Yes.
Anybody else cares to join into that?
No,
You wanna
Guys,
vote?
You don't get to play that game. No. Stop the vote. Stop the count.
Stop the vote. Stop the count.
okay, I'm gonna count to 5. See if anybody votes. 1.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, vote.
Yes. Monkey.
Yes.
Oh,
Monkey.
Okay. I'm telling you, man. That
Winning.
monkey's gonna meet some fucking competition at some
It's
point.
winning. It's winning. Me and Mike are about to degrade ourselves. We'll vote against movies we love. We'll throw our
Heartache.
families under a bus.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Great film.
Heartache is going versus Isle of Dogs.
Ooh.
Oh, easy. Hard 8.
Yeah.
Not close.
Isle of Dogs.
Shit.
Isle of Dogs for
We
me.
got somebody new. You
Cody,
fucked
but
me
now
up.
we Magnolia versus
Like,
Spanking the Monkey. You wait.
Oh wait,
for-
Cody, since you're here, my friend, you need to do something for us. We're selling out. Go to Twitch. Follow on Twitch.
Yeah. Okay, wait. So Spence voted Isle. I voted Isle. Lucas voted Heartache. Mike, what did you vote?
You know what? Let's go to the fucking chat, baby. Heartache.
All right,
Okay.
cool. Isle of Dogs wins then. Garth in the chat.
No. Well, you played the dumb wait 35 seconds last time.
There's-
No. Chase put Spank the Monkey before I even voted, and y'all use that to put him through. Garth put it through with Isle of Dogs. Isle of Dogs wins.
No. Garth voted. We had 2 votes for the monkey.
Yeah.
We are now tied. We've had 2 extra votes in the chat. It is 3
Cody?
3.
All right.
Damn it,
You
nerd
guys
the
are still
turn.
here.
Go to Twitch and vote.
Yes.
Cody!
Fuck you.
Cody would like Heartache. Cody, I'm not surprised Cody liked Heartache. It's a Cody movie.
But the other one had animated puppies. You have eyes, no heart.
Poor
guys.
Jeff
Yeah.
Goldblum. He never had a chance.
Okay. And for the last match of round 2, we have
Took us like 5 fucking minutes.
the fighter versus the fountain.
Fighter.
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 Get fucked.
Fountain.
Get out.
I like how you're just like, you make the really tough choice after everyone has already voted against you.
Yeah. I mean, just like Noah, we sadly went out on round 1. Watch The Fountain, guys. Please. It's a good movie. I get it. All these people from Massachusetts want
you
The Fighter.
got the birthday boy with you.
Yeah. You know what? Can we invoke his birthday wish to save the fountain?
No. It's my birthday tomorrow. You don't get to do that.
It's my birthday in a month and a half. Fuck you. Get a vote.
Okay.
It's an interesting take to say that democracy is wrong.
Round 3. For round 3,
Let's do this. I've been here for 2 hours with you nerds. I can't deal with this anymore. Adelaide's lucky. Adelaide got to leave for an hour.
he's still back. Phantom Thread. Back on the table.
Great film.
Against. Wait, let me check something first.
Spanking the Monkey.
We still got PTA. We still got Wes. We still got a Russell.
Do we not have? I don't think Aronofsky's lasted.
I think we kicked Aronofsky out.
Well, you remember Aronofsky got some brutal round 1 matchups. Aronofsky had to consistently play the toughest one.
Yeah. we Aronofsky is the first one out.
Oh, shit.
I'm not surprised though. If you look at the matchups that they had, Russell got
but-
easier matchups than Aronofsky did.
Okay, that's kind of rough, but okay. So we have run out of the first director.
Yes.
I said it was the Phantom Thread, right?
Thread. Yeah, Phantom
Yes.
Thread.
Boogie Nights.
Boogie Nights.
Phantom Thread.
Nazario?
This is literally my second and third favorite PTA films against each other.
By this much, Boogie Nights.
I gotta
Mike
go with
hasn't
the one
even
I've
seen-
seen.
You haven't even
I gotta
seen
go with the one I've
Phantom
seen. I'm sorry, Lucas. Because
No,
I was gonna turn your vote to Boogie Nights on this one if I had to. Boogie Nights.
They're literally both 5 out of 5. It's my 2 and my 3. I love both.
One has Philip
So
Seymour
my
Hoffman,
vote
one
is
doesn't.
still
Boogie
there for
Nights
Lucas.
wins
I don't know what
immediately.
the fuck to use. I don't even think I need it at this point. We're pretty much on the same.
I know. The Spank the Monkey thing really brought us together. It kind of killed the value of that. And they killed all our other picks.
Heartache.
Okay.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
I'm prepared to get a vote against All My Love. I'm just to be clear.
Punch Drunk Love.
Punch or glove.
Punch Drunk Love.
See, honestly, I wanted to vote Heartache just because I hate both of you. But I do have Punch Drunk Love slightly ahead of Heartache in my ranking, so I will give the slight nod to Punch Drunk Love.
And I would give Flight Nod to Heartache. And I'm invoking my rule. Fuck you guys. We're going to the
Going in the chat.
Motherfucker.
Going in the chat. We win anyways.
All right, we got one
You
vote.
came back to bite me in the ass. Shit. Ah,
All right, we got
thank
one
God.
vote.
We got one vote? Okay. Oh, no.
We got 2
Okay.
votes. Fuck you.
Oh,
Game's
no.
over. We win.
Fair.
Surviving by the skin of our teeth. And now Mike wasted his vote.
This is
So,
good. More films that we
Fine.
like are out. Makes this
Boom.
easier to do the thing you want to do.
Nerd the turn. Write the words.
It was Punch Drunk Love between and Heart 8. Cody.
I feel like
It's
Cody likes
over,
both those.
Cody. It's over.
Yeah,
Drunk Love
unfortunately,
with a
Punch Drunk
landslide.
Love just fucking destroyed it.
Okay.
I think it's probably just less people have seen Heart 8, to be honest.
And the next one.
All right.
Is it time?
Oh,
This
God.
is Rushmore.
Oh, shit.
Mike, we committed to this. We can't break ranks now.
I know. Oh, my God.
The Fighter.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Rushmore.
The Fighter.
Rushmore.
Fuck it. Let's bring the goddamn chat into this. The Fighter.
I like both of them a lot. It's a
Yeah.
really small difference between the two.
Yeah, but Lucas made the right choice. No!
Yes!
Fuck
All right,
the
it's 3-2
guy.
the Fighter.
Yes!
One
Fuck
more
the
vote.
guys
One more vote.
voting for Rushmore. What are you doing, Carl?
Oh, my God. Yes.
I'm also okay with that result.
I'm so fucking pissed. I can't
They're
think.
really close. I just.
Oh, it's like half a star difference between the two of them.
Yeah.
That's
fair.
that's rough. That's rough. That's fucking rough.
All right. Is that PTA's dead now? No, not PTA. Wes Anderson. Is he dead out? He's out?
The last
Maybe.
match of the round
Fuck.
is Magnolia
It has to be.
spanking the monkey.
Yeah. Hey, Cody Newbury. We know you hate Magnolia. Spanking the monkey.
Making the monkey.
Nazari, you can't win. The chat wants the
didn't
monkey.
Don't even. It's fucking Magnolia. Don't even.
Spank the monkey. Spank the.
I'm gonna vote for the
Come on,
gripping
Cody.
comedy about letting go. I'm gonna spank that monkey, Nazari.
Yes. Yes. The monkey always wins. Darth, you're no fun. Stop
Now,
voting
Cody.
for the actual better
This
movie.
is the most
Vote for the
ridiculous. This is the most ridiculous shit I've ever seen.
Cody, now you have to watch Spanking the Monkey in solidarity with this show.
Hey, we got the Jaws shark to the finals, didn't we?
Yes, we did. It pissed the shit out of us.
I'm
Rosario-
so pissed. I'm so pissed. I actually fucking erased spanking the monkey. Anyway,
Okay. You have digital
we're
receipt.
having trouble streaming to Twitch. Why? Is
Yeah.
it too long?
Oh no, it might be a problem on Twitch's end. They said that it could be the problem. I'm looking into it as we're going.
This may be an issue on Twitch. Send. Keep edit what?
Keep playing. Keep
The
playing.
name?
Yeah, keep going.
Nah, fuck it. Keep it.
They don't like that we're talking about Spanking the Monkey.
Okay. Fucking fucking shit. Banners. Semifinals.
So you just move that monkey to the finals.
Okay. We got.
Oh, Mike fixed it. Boom.
Okay,
No!
we are out.
We went
We
back
are
up.
out of Wes Anderson. We are out of Wes Anderson.
Beautiful.
So all is left is Paul Thomas Anderson and David O. Russell. The man who was the filler and the man nobody believed could beat any of the other directors has beaten two directors. Semifinals. We got that monkey.
Seating is helpful.
We got that monkey.
Got the monkey.
And that fucking monkey is gonna go against the fighter.
This is where it has to end.
The
The
fighter
fighter.
Monkey.
fighter.
Spanking the mommy.
The state of Massachusetts stands with spanking the monkey.
Fuck
And
you.
we're back up on Twitch. We're back up on Twitch. People, I
Garth,
got us back
Garth,
on Twitch.
Vote for Boston. You know you want to. Please.
Garth, come on, man. Come on,
Yes,
Cody. The
Come
monkey,
on.
man.
Girth.
He's
come
not
on.
willing. He's not willing to.
Yes!
No.
The monkey ends.
You know what?
here.
You know what? I guess the redeeming factor here is that even if Magnolia had made it, nobody would vote for Magnolia over the fighter. So I'm gonna assume it was a typo with that spanking monkey shit.
No, it wasn't.
And the
No, it
final,
wasn't.
the other semifinal, it's
David O. Russell versus.
Boogie Nights.
Okay.
Boogie Nights.
There's no boobs in that movie. It's all about dicks.
Fair.
And Punch Drunk Love.
Fuck you. Punch Drunk
Boogie.
Love.
Punch Drunk Love.
Boogie.
Please.
Boogie.
Fuck.
Come on, chat. You know you want
Come
Boogie
on.
Nights.
Come on, Thomas Eanes. I need you.
Dirk Diggler, Roller Girl, Burt freaking Reynolds and his mustache.
Yes,
Who doesn't
Garth.
love a Burt Reynolds mustache?
Yes, Garth.
Come on,
Fucking
guys.
Dark saving the day.
We got one. Come on, we need a second. Tie it up,
Come on.
baby. Come on.
Come on.
Dirk
Let's
Diggler.
go to
on.
the coin.
Thomas Eanes, I need you. Punch Drunk
Come on.
Love.
Will we get anyone? Come on.
Cody, do you like Adam Sandler movies? Because we got one here.
Cody definitely likes probably likes Boogie Nights. All right, we got a Boogie Nights. We're tied. Come on.
Yes.
No!
Fuck, you nerd the tire.
Damn it! You fucking betrayed me.
Boogie Nights is gonna
You know
win
what?
the tournament.
I'm not that mad about it because Boogie Nights is fucking great.
And Cody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Boogie Nights came in hot.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Now it's
And after 2 hours took round 1, 10 minutes took round 2, and 3 and 4. Great
So
shit.
tired.
It's the finals time. And for the finals, we got
Spanking the Monkey.
no. Paul Thomas Anderson's Boogie Nights
It's weird how Spanking the Monkey just carried out a briefcase and it's made this into a triple threat match.
versus shit, no, not that one. Versus David O. Russell's The Fighter.
Spanking the Monkey.
The Fighter
I would,
and
I would like,
Boogie
I would like to
Nights.
I'd like to write in vote Spanking the Monkey.
I'm gonna say Boogie Nights because I think both Boogie Nights and Punch Drunk Love are better movies than The Fight.
Wow, the chat's really into the
My,
Spanking the
my
Monkey.
write-in vote for Spanking the Monkey.
Where the chat just added it. It's 3-1. 3 votes for Spanking the
Yeah.
Monkey in the final.
Come on, Azario.
No, it's like never.
That's sick.
It's interesting.
The fighter.
I gotta go Boogie.
Lucas.
Did you vote, but Lucas?
Yeah, I wrote in Spanking the Monkey.
That's not a writing vote.
Are you saying you're controlling democracy in a way that reduces the ability of the people to speak their piece?
Eh?
Yes, this is America.
I mean, I would vote for Boogie Nights over the fighter if I have to choose between those two illegitimate
Okay.
options.
And your winner, after all this shit, is Boogie Nights. But I guess the real winner is Spanking the Monkey.
Yeah.
Because it's a movie no one has fucking seen, and based on the fucking title, it made the semifinals. That's an achievement on its own. And I know that Mike Hanley will now run and watch fucking Spanking the Monkey. Because
Yes,
that's
I
what he does.
Hey, let's be real for a second. Spanking the Monkey is probably like not viewable anywhere.
I'm looking it up right
I
now.
had this
fair,
Oreo for
too.
a reason.
You check it, Mike, and you know I'll find it if it's necessary. So.
I got this Oreo for a reason.
Fun fact.
Oh shit! Go! Killing. That's it. 2 hours of random today. 4 great directors, 1 monkey spanked, and Boogie Nights was the winner. PTA comes out on top as he probably should. Thanks to Spence for showing up, leaving, coming back. Thanks to Luca for sticking around and just leaving temporarily.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mike. You made sense of this bullshit. Watch on Twitch. We need that money.
Yes.
We're actually going to do an announcement after this, so pay attention.
We're announcing some new people for the video store.